segment this morning, and we have got an interesting conversation for you. Listen to this. Do you have to believe in God to be a patriotic American? Well, American atheists will tell you no. And to spread their message, they are hiring planes to carry banners across the sky on July 4th that read, "God bless America," and "Atheism is patriotic." As you might imagine, that isn't going over well in some places, at least. Pilots in many states are refusing to carry the banners. Joining me now to talk about this campaign is Rick Wingrove. He's the Virginia State Director for the group American Atheists. He joins me this morning. Sir, we appreciate you being here. Let's start with the very basics and make sure we have this right. People hear atheists and hear it thrown around all the time. Essentially what we're talking about here, people simply don't believe in God. We have that right?
That's the short answer, yes.
That's the short answer. We'll stick with that one this morning. So why the campaign? Why is it necessary? Why did you think it was important to try to get this message out on the 4th of July?
Well, it's an important American holiday, and it's kind of a coming out party for us. We just want to let people know that about 35 to 40 million Americans are atheists. But we also want to use this event to dispel some mythology that atheists are not patriots and that America is a Christian nation. Many atheists, myself included, are veterans. And we just want to make sure that people understand that our country is not a Christian nation. We are a constitutional democracy.
Where do you think
official religion is prohibited by our Constitution?
Do you really think that people, when they hear atheists, they kind of, I wouldn't say automatically, but still, that in some way in your mind equates or for them that you're not patriotic? Do you get that response from people?
We do get some of that, yes. Part of it has to do with the Pledge of Allegiance. When that became when the words "under God" were inserted, it became a Christian pledge. And when we're unable to say that because it is a Christian pledge, we're excluded. And some people take that as a lack of patriotism.
Now, Mr. Wingrove,
that's just not true. That is not fact-based.
Okay, help some people with at least the phrase "God bless America." Now, some people certainly have their own religious beliefs, and they are very strong religious beliefs. And some would take that as offensive. Like, okay, you believe what you want to believe, that's fine, but why God bless America?
Well, again, it's just an introduction to the fact that there are millions, tens of millions of Americans who are atheists, who do not believe in deities of any kind.
And sir, do you...
And the banners, there are actually two banners. There's the God Bless America, and then there's Atheism is Patriotic.
Okay,
we find that atheism is actually consistent with the Constitution.
Okay, now do you want people in this campaign, you said kind of an introduction, a coming out party, if you will, do you want people to see things your way, to come over to your side, to proselytize, if you will, those folks, or you simply want to dispel some of the rumors and myths and want to make sure you're, I guess, atheists are seen as patriotic, or do you really want people to convert them, if you will?
We're not trying to convert anybody. We're fine with freedom of religion. It is the religions who are not for freedom of religion. Most religions insist on religious belief. That's Christianity and Islam and any other proselytizing religion. Most of them insist on belief. We don't have that. And as a result, our system is more consistent with the Constitution.
And last thing here, sir, I know you've run into some issues, some resistance. You have tried at least to get people in all 50 states to fly these banners for you with these planes, but that hasn't been the case. Tell me where your numbers are and what some of the responses have been for the folks who refuse to fly those banners.
Well, we are flying in 25 or 26 states, and we had a lot of refusals in half the states. Pilots refused to fly the banners, to take our money, and some cited the fear of being shot at, some cited the fear of being divorced if they flew our message.
Well, we don't want that, do we? I don't think you want that either, but still. So we appreciate you taking the time with us. Again, something interesting that got a lot of people talking around the newsroom, and certainly people out there, viewers as well, have been talking about it. But we appreciate you taking the time, and you enjoy the 4th.
Thank you, TJ. You too.
All right, for our viewers, if you'd like to read more about this story, leave a comment. Go to CNN.com/belief. We've been telling